Hello. Let me check. Hello there. How's it going?
There's still lots of work that needs to be done, Doctor. We can't afford to have you resting.
I think everything is fine. Maybe I'll increase the volume a bit, but I don't think that I need to, really. But hello, welcome to the stream. I know I've only started the stream much later than usual, but still, let's just say, I wasn't really planning to stream today, but I thought, you know what? I can do a short one. So that's how I'm here, even though I really want to always remember to set up a premiere beforehand. But somehow, I always forget to do that. Yes, it's my fault and my memory's fault, but yes, it is my fault for doing that. But anyways, we're gonna be continuing playing the Delicious Unterra. Okay, I think this should be fine enough. The Delicious Unterra Vend. Monster Gourmet. Next. Kebab and Prophecy. Okay. Interesting. Even level 20. I'll trek 20 kilometers barefoot through the snow if that's what it takes to get my hands on these kebabs. Before serving, operators... Okay, yeah, sure. Huh. That's an interesting looking map, not gonna lie. Interesting looking map. Very interesting. For sure. What was it? Alright, let's try it. And this time, let's make a fourth... I need EXP for Zone. Let's make a fourth squad. Made entirely of lower rarity units, because why not? Alright, so why not?
Follow me.
Fair enough, gravel, quora, indigo, silence, lithium, instead of blue poison, slap, pinecone. Instead of typhoon, slap on crick. Click. But I just called it crick because it's funny. I mean, I think it is. And then there's just random crews here. Yeah, I think that should be fine, right? We got mountain to block, Moinar is the highest one, pinecone to shoot people, as well as click, and indigo, 3 casters by the way. Quora to block, Syria to heal and block, perfumer to heal, silence to heal, cruise to shoot. I think this is fine enough. Maybe I should also add, what's it called, midnight into it? He'd do good, I feel like. Because indigo... Yeah, I can switch out indigo for now. Where is he? Here he is. But, let's just put down Utage. This is a very hodgepodge type of team, but I want to try some people, because in my last stream I heard this recommendation that if I'm going through easy levels, to make these levels a bit more challenging for myself, it is better to use older, lower rarity operators, as well as try out some new people to see if I do want to level them up further. And you know, I can also test them out in my own playstyle, so that's always interesting. But anyways, a sudden noise interrupts Chilchuck from his dream. So he was dreaming. I'm assuming this is just going to be several time skips slapped into one. Ever since he arrived here, even the slightest noise would stir him awake. Oh? Don't mind the cough. He fails to make sense of his dream and stands up, looking toward Laos, however you pronounce this guy's name, who is keeping watch. Ah, Veer and Sammy. Yeah, I knew it. This is not gonna go well at all. Why? Well, I know why, but still. I can already see where this is heading, and yes, I used that picture and that illustration in the thumbnail. Fortunately, the tall man, not the tailman, that word doesn't exist, I'm pretty sure. Fortunately, the tall man, who always loses his mind whenever talking about monsters, is very reliable when facing a real one. Somehow, I doubt that, but okay, I'll take Chilchuck's word for it. He has already awakened Senshi and Marcel, and has his weapon ready. Chilchuck, we'll draw their attention while you scout them out. Got it. Chilchuck discovers the sound came from a pack of monsters they have seen before, and they had yet to notice them. He breathes a sigh of relief and returns to his companions with the news. Since arriving in this world called Terra, the adventure party has seen too many strange sights. Though they often can't tell whether a creature is hostile or not, having faced monsters before at least gives them some idea of how to fight. They exchange glances and make sure everyone is ready for combat. Alright, let's go. As he charges, Laios can't help but think of all the dangers they'll need to avoid in this unknown world, whether with the whole help of that Rhodes Island or relying on themselves, they'll have to return home. Phew, it's finally over. I was having such a wonderful dream too. What a waste. Considering how carelessly you spread out when you sleep, you must have wonderful dreams every day. I don't do that, do I? No, I was just making an educated guess. You know, we've been walking through this forest for a few days now. Are there really Sami tribes living here? The Sami locals like to live in odd locations, and most aren't exactly welcoming of outsiders, so it won't be easy to find them. True. I didn't think they would live in such a remote place. Weren't you the one who wanted to look for a snow priest, Marcel? Are you giving up already? Well, I didn't know this place would be so scary. When we had just arrived in Sami, it looked so pleasant. I heard all kinds of interesting stories too. There was a small Basque astrology tent where they were telling fortunes. I mean, I did later find out she was a fraud controlling the crystal ball directly, but her story about the 1,000-headed monster of the thousand-headed monster of Minoan myth was still fascinating. I wonder if you could actually find it in Minos. Oh yeah, the isn't that a nation in Terra where it's like my brain is not computing. It's like based on Greek mythology, I think. Something along those lines. Like it's inspired by Greek architecture. I have no clue. I have no idea, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's something along those lines, right? The only context I have to go off of is actually the Terrastorian video about all the different countries in Terra. That's all the context that I have. Hello, Rango. I almost messed up your name. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. And as you see, I've started pretty late. I started streaming pretty late today because initially I wanted to be like, yeah, I don't think I'll be streaming today, but I was like, I won't be able to stream tomorrow as well, so it's just better to, do a short stream today, and at least we'll try to get through 2 stages and read the story as well. Enjoying it so far. And yes, in the thumbnail I did deliberately use this illustration because it looked interesting. And we are in Sami, one of the locations I'm really interested and curious about. Late or rather early? Late as in when I normally stream, but really early as in the time it is right now. Because I normally start streaming at... Okay, you can figure out where I live, but yeah, I normally start streaming at 2:30 a.m. I try to stream earlier, but it just never works out for some reason. And yeah, I ended up starting stream a bit later than 3 a.m. today. So yeah, we're just a bit late today. And I also always, for the love of God, I always forget to set up a schedule for the stream. I need to remember that and make it a habit. It would just help people find the stream. Also, it would be better for me as well. But anyways, all that aside, we're doing the stage 4, and it's pretty interesting so far. It's only the beginning, I know. I wonder if we could actually find it in Minos. By the way, how are you doing? Had a good day today, Mr. Rango? I've also heard tales of a powerful monster that gains the abilities of whatever it eats. Oh yeah, that's a thing in Terra, right? That took me a bit to process. Yeah, that's a thing in Terra. What an amazing ability. Of course you'd want to have that. Of course that's the part that gets your blood racing. Let's see if we can find a snow priest before my legs completely give up on me. If you're going to live as an adventurer, you must learn to adapt to your environment, Marcel. Well, don't worry about me adapting to this environment, because I'm never coming back here. Ever. Yeah, the last 2 days I stayed up a bit late watching the series. Hey man, support you for the support. That sounded weird, but I really appreciate you being here in the stream, chatting, the messages. Even though I'm just a random nobody, you maybe find it interesting. I would advise you to go to sleep a little early, I would say. Don't compromise your sleep. You can always watch the stream later, you know. But yeah. You're a real one, man. You've been at it, not gonna lie, you've been at it since my second Arknights stream, if I remember correctly. Thanks. Thinking like that will only hinder your growth. I'd much rather trek through a place like this than stroll down a paved street. I mean Dungeon Meshi? Oh, okay. Right. Alright, fair enough. My bad for misinterpreting what you said. But still, I appreciate you being here and watching me and chatting with me. Of course. Look, I'm not saying we should give up on the Snow Priest. But the fortune teller said we'd find them in the Mirewood. Wait, what? How's it pronounced? Mirewood. And what have we found? Nothing. It's dark, damp, there are just as many monsters as there are trees, and our supplies are nearly gone, which means you'll probably try to eat the monsters again. What do you think, Leos? The ones we've run into so far don't seem all that different from the ones we've seen before. I thought you'd get to see some rarer monsters in here. It's quite early here, almost 7 p.m. Ah, makes sense. Oh yeah, every time you go off stream, you have to cook dinner and then you watch something. Of course. So there's no problem watching your streams? Amen? Awesome. You get to enjoy my subpar humor and subpar content. Until I get a better phone, but that's not happening anytime soon at all. But yeah. Forests don't give up their scents that easily. We just haven't discovered them yet. Wait, what did it say? Okay, the monsters we've run into so far don't seem all that different from the ones we've seen before. I thought you'd get to see some rarer monsters in here. Okay, fair enough. Speaking of eating monsters, it looks like the two of them are already carving one up. Isn't it great, Marcel? You're in for another treat. Chulchuk always likes to tease the elf. No way, absolutely not. No. Another one? What? Looks like I got here too late. Huh? And you are? Leos, you've got blood on your face. And don't greet people while holding that monster meat in your hand. Oh, that's fine. I've seen much worse. Trust me. Who's this? You can call me Okup. I'm an apprentice shaman. Okup. Okay. A flock of foul beasts told me your location, so I hurried over. Though I'm sure you could have handled yourselves fine even without me. You have very interesting attire. Very tribal inspired, I see. I'm assuming Okup is an NPC. Oh, please don't worry. I come in with no ill intent. Seeing how well you're doing, I won't bother you any longer. You just straight up say hi and then you're gonna dip? Wait, did you just call yourself an apprentice shaman? Why the delay in processing? I did. We entered this forest hoping to find a Sami snow priest to divine a way home for us, or at least to help us find Rhodes Island. A way home. Yeah, for whatever reason we don't even know how to do that. As for Rhodes Island, a while back someone told us to look for them for help, but we haven't been able to find them. There are many in the south who are eager to guide others. Oh, we've met one of those. Basque astrology. Thanks to them, outsiders often come to the same misconception you have. Oh? We rarely predict the futures or wishes of others. We look into the future to ensure our own survival. We only request Sami Villian's guidance when absolutely necessary. We pray for Sami to warn us if any danger is ahead so we can prepare for them, but beyond that we live by the laws of nature. Laws of nature? No different from how you've been living. Hunt or be hunted, live and eat, or die and be eaten. I knew I liked this place. I have a question. Go ahead. Does your Sami show up in dreams? I haven't encountered it myself, but it's not entirely impossible to receive a revelation that... not revelation. A revelation that way. After all, who can say if our dreams are true or false? Did you have a dream about the future? Nope. Alright, Mr. Mysterious. So you won't be taking us to a snow priest? It's not that I'm unwilling to, but I'd find it quite troublesome. Though if you really do approach another tribe's shaman, they might just chase you off. What would take the least time and effort? Man, when you have that and mentality as a junior in something, it's like, on one hand, I'm like, fair enough. I can understand that. But on the other hand, you're not gonna grow in that profession if you want to get somewhere, if you have that mentality. But people are gonna be people, and I shouldn't judge someone for having that mentality as well. So, do you, I guess. Huh? Did the tree beside us just drop 2 pieces of bark? There are strange runes on them too, which I can't read, of course. Oh, can I take a look? Here. Interesting. Sure enough, Sami has sent you a guide. Thank you, Sami. You sure have saved me a lot of trouble. What are these pieces of bark? Those are... what? Folder toes? Folder toes. Those are folder toes. Those are folder toes. Those are folder... Those are folder towels. Okay, those are folder towels. They represent Sami's will itself. Shamans have many ways of glimpsing into the future, but sometimes Sami will also proactively cast us a glance, just like this. Sounds a bit too convenient to me. Fair enough, I think so too sometimes. But on the other hand, wouldn't you have been even more frustrated if you couldn't find anyone to read this folder towels for you? Why are you so casual about all this? Aren't you an apprentice shaman? Do you people not take your work seriously? I asked my teacher that once, and he answered by drinking wine out of my horns for the next 2 days. Huh? Excuse me? I asked my teacher that once, and he answered by drinking wine out of my horns for the next 2 days. Never dared to ask again. What the fuck would that even look like? What the hell? Drinking wine out of the... Huh? There's wine in there? What is going on? What is that? I'm assuming that's meant to be taken in a literal way, because, like, I imagine I use them as a cup. Okay. Yeah, because what, wine in the fucking horn? I don't think so. I imagine, okay, he uses them as a cup. Alright. That makes more sense. But, okay, but that's still extremely odd. And that was his teacher's answer to... That was his teacher's answer to... Why do all the shamans just take things very casually? Okay. Different people, different things? I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. Sure. So can you tell us what's on them? Of course. The first one... North? You mean we should head north? You're already northward bound, but Sammy still says north. Perhaps it wants you to go even further north. Even further? What's up there, Chilchuck? The map says that once you leave the murky wood, you'll be in the center of Sammy's forest. Further north of that are the huge snow-covered mountains and the endless ice fields. Don't tell me Sammy wants us to go to the ice fields. Sammy Villain often only care... Sammy Villain... How do you pronounce this? There's a lot of things I just have no idea to pronounce. Sammy Villain... Okay. Sammy Villain often only casts a vague image. But if you were to ask me, I'd say so, yes. Huh? The endless ice fields. I asked around about them, and that's not the kind of place you return from. But you just said earlier that you don't know how to get home. An undiscovered path hidden in a place from which none have returned. Perfect, no? I don't know. That sounds very sus. As for the other piece, hermit. Interesting. And what does that mean? It can mean many things, but if you're talking about a hermit in the north, then there is really only one thing it could be referring to. The Cyclops. The what? You know of the Cyclops? I heard about them when I was gathering information. Oh, what kind of monster is that? No, they're a special kind of sarcas. They use a completely different way to tell the future than we Sami do. And they just happen to live in seclusion deep within the mountains to the north. Oh. Put the two folder tiles together, and I think this is what Sammy is trying to tell you. Go northward to ask the Cyclops for help. They will assist you in finding your way home, or so I believe. I think I'm willing to give it a shot. What about you guys? Yeah, I'm willing to trust a random stranger that I don't know much about. Half the information checks out, but the other half doesn't. If there's a catch, we might as well take it. Oh, if there's a chance, we might as well take it. If there's a catch, we probably should think about it more. If it really works out, I suppose I'll go along. Chilchuck? Yeah, he's hesitant. The three of you already agreed to go, so is there any point in asking me? Of course there is. You're a member of our party too. I'll be honest then. I'm against it. More story, okay. Do you not trust Oak Cup? Not Oak Keep? What am I saying? That's not it. I can tell he's not lying. Then why not? Prophecies, divination... You guys are way too willing to believe that stuff. What if someone planned this all out, dropped 2 pieces of bark here, and is trying to cheat us? Again. But... He has a point, but I still think there's no harm in heading north a bit further. If we run into another shaman, we just have to ask them to read the bark, and we'll know if Oak Cup was telling the truth or not. We've been here for a while now, so I wouldn't want to miss even a chance of finding a way home. Fine. Speaking of going north, though, why do I feel like we have been wandering around in circles this whole time? Oh, frick. Haven't we already walked past here before? I made some markers. I'm sure we have been making progress. Oh, what's wrong, Chilchuck? Sensei is right, but the terrain here is making me feel uneasy. Like the land itself has been shifting the whole time. You mean like the dungeon? Yeah, something like that, but while the dungeon is always changing on the inside, this entire forest seems to be changing. Look, there's a cliff up ahead. I'll go scout the terrain. What the... Huh? What was that? The four look towards the source of the sound and see a monster resembling a bull. Of course, they know by now to call it a horn beast. A creature showing up in the forest should be a common sight, but this horn beast has still drawn their attention for one reason. On its face is a black? No. It is a blank and an endless void. Oh, it is a blank, an endless void. The first thing that comes to mind is the galaxy of stars one can see in the night sky. A cow with a void as its face. They find this reality hard to believe. What's even more shocking is what lies dead center in the blank space. A circle. An uncannily perfect circle. A circle somehow even darker than the void surrounding it. Darker than the night, deeper than the void. But how can this dark circle seem to emit light? Because it isn't. The circle is really a hole that sucks in all the light near it to the point that it seems to be glowing. You know what that reminds me of? A black hole. And I have a weird freaking phobia of black holes, let me tell ya. Black holes as in the really, really big ones that we have at the center of the galaxy. Yeah, there's just something very, very unnerving about them. Like, if there's even a render of a black hole, like a stylistic render, I can't look at it for more than a few minutes because I'll get so uncomfortable. That's one of the weird phobias I have. And thus, I think there was like a sound of a black hole. There is one on YouTube released by, I think it was NASA, or maybe it was custom made, I don't know, but like it was actually based on real life information that NASA, found out, somehow decoded that and made it into sound. Yeah, it sounds fucking terrifying when I'm looking at a black hole in any render or image or imagery relating to a black hole. Especially if it's animated or moving. Yes, but just the idea of a black hole existing and it being so dark that it sucks in all the light and it having an imaginary event horizon that you can't really the entire idea just makes me incredibly uncomfortable and phobic. It's really one of those weird things where you're normally not gonna be scared about it. Instead, very fascinated because of physics and how that works on a really, 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 really galactic scale, universal scale, I mean. Don't worry, we won't make it alive even to the edge of a black hole, so we won't see the horror. I'm not talking about the horror, it's like a kind of like a fear of the unknown mixed into something that many physicists just have no clue how does it even exist, and like what's the science behind a black hole. So there's literally this gaping hole in our science that cannot explain why does a black hole exist. I mean, you can come up with multiple theories, but there's really no way to test it. And then there's also the fact that how destructive it is. But yeah, let's not get into that. I don't want to think about them any longer. Anyways. Yeah, weird fact about myself. Darker than the light, brighter than the light. Well, this is a strange monster. The void on its face doesn't seem to be part of its usual biology. Fascinating. I really want to study it. Corrupted horn beast. Sounds like it's angry. There are wounds on its body from weapons. Someone's riled it up and now it thinks we are the enemy. Oh, that's not good. Let's just say. Huh? Eat my axe. Oh, did it just die? Wow, does that girl have a ton of weapons? Damn, the cliff's collapsing! Chilchuk! Leos immediately sprints towards Chilchuk on the cliff, but is one step too late. Chilchuk tries to jump backward to catch the outstretched hand, but Leos fails to grab him, and can only watch as the half-foot falls off the cliff. Oh, now we get the stage, of course.
Do be careful, everyone.
Corrupted Soldier. Attacks berry/fruit slugs and causes them to collapse. Gains bonus movement speed when exposed to the slug's gleam. To the unknown, what about a labyrinth and caves then? It's weird, because like, there's many different kinds of horrors regarding the unknown, but in my case it's more of, it defies logic in such a way, and it's the mix of, a black void that's literally existing in reality on a massive, and I mean absolutely massive scale. So that's just the massive and unexplained. The massive, unexplained, and also the fact that it's just gonna eat light. The massive, unexplained, endless, void black thing. Yeah, I don't know why, because here's the thing. In terms of how in horror games or like anything else, maybe like as an experience, how a void is represented in any media, like a movie, a story, in a dream, or in a game, in a show, it can also be very unnerving, but most of the time it can also be, okay, no one else is here, and it's gonna take a lot more quality writing and a good execution to make it feel really unnerving for myself. But I just find black holes to be scarier for some reason. But about labyrinth and caves, yes, there is the scary part about them because we don't know what's in there until we explore it. But because there have been many, many, many cases where it's just like, well, you can go inside, have a bunch of safety tools, maybe some people, and you can also reasonably come out after exploring that cave, whatever it is. So, and about labyrinths, hey, you can get lost in them for sure. It's also going to be very stressful mentally. It's going to be a lot of mental load, but still, there's always the chance of making it out, right? And there's a thing of, in those cases, there's always the element of, if you're prepared enough and you have good people on your side, yeah, that's what I mean. If you're prepared enough and you have good people on your side, you can also make it out. But there's just like, there's no making it out of a black hole, let's just say. And even a void can be comforting, like, literally. In some of the stories that I've read, I read too many. I used to read too many manhwas, a bit from manga and stuff like that. It can be somehow comforting for a bit. Of course, you'll lose your mind later on as you reach your breaking point, but still. The immediate horror that I get from Black Hole is very unique. And on the flip side, the endless, massive, and unexplained liminal spaces, I like them. I want to visit them. Even, like something like the back rooms. Of course, it's going to be very unnerving, but like, I have the desire to actually explain them, and it doesn't seem as scary compared to a black hole. But yeah, you get my point. I'm needlessly rambling on here right now. Without escape, yeah. That's the thing. Because there's no escape in a black hole, let's be honest now. So when you put everything together, and here's the thing, it has more weightage because it's a real life phenomenon in our universe. Black holes existing. And that's why it makes it many order of magnitudes more scarier than anything else. Because everything else, well, that's not really exists, so it doesn't have the same weight as a black hole does. Because of the simple fact that it exists in reality. That's it. So yeah. But anyways, that aside, I think this reality surpasses fiction. Yep, in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. And there's also the other statement. What's it called? Reality is sometimes stranger than fiction. I've seen quite a bit of examples of that, not gonna lie. Where stuff just happens in the real world and you're like, this feels like a badly written story where just some random shit happens, but it's actually real life and it's pretty wild. To take that into consideration. But yes, endless yapping aside, because I think I can just yap on this topic for like another hour, we should really get to clearing the stage. Okay, so I can... Yeah. Anyways. Oh... Better continue. Yeah, I think I've lost in the VOD. I think I've lost about 5 or so people that wanted to check out this stream, and were skipping through to see if it was worth watching or not.
I won't sleep on the job. Here I am.
Anyways. How the heck do I... Yeah, I probably should place them like here.
These so-called foes, not even worth drawing my sword.
There you are.
Then HP drops to 50%, scatters berry slugs all around it before gaining bonus movement speed. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was for that guy, okay. Alright then. Man, I wanna... Okay. I guess I can't reach that. Anyways.
Deploying.
I think that's fine. because then I can place someone there as well. What? Oh, these people just suddenly get movement speed? Oh, come on.
Here I am.
That guy can die. Okay, sure.
指示をどうぞ。
問題ないよ。
As soon as he gets near,
即戦即決。
delete him. Very nice. Okay, so we're blocking today. We're gonna need a bit of healing.
はい。普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
I should probably have someone closer, because that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work very well. Oh, I used up too many people. Ah, fair
指
enough.
示をどうぞ。Very well.
Oof. Oh, frick. Yeah, Elysium got one-shotted. Please. Okay.
This is the place.
Alright,
Here I am. Big dummy.
yeah, place him here.
引き金を。
I should really be paying attention here. This is not good at all.
I'm fully prepared, very tiring.
Here I am. はい。引き金を引く。はい。ちゃんと聞いてます。はい。あ。Take aim.
Oof. Yeah, this she was not a good pick for this. Put her there. Be careful. I'm gonna try to be careful. Oh shit, that's not good. Wait, did someone?
I'm here.
Oh no.
Bra 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 bra.
Bruh.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
What? Okay. Alright, that was
Support incoming.
quite the disaster. What the? Huh?
Here I am.
Bro, what the frick are they doing? What are they doing? Huh?
Take it slow.
Did that guy just... Did that guy literally just stop before the blue box? He was like, nah, I don't want to go in. When they reach their 50% health, they release slugs. Oh, that's what... Okay. Fair enough.
How very tiring.
There you are.
Okay, so let's cook. Finally.
Here I
Well, this went really well.
am. No need to panic. There you are. Mission accomplished.
But hey, we did it. We did it. It was just a tactical... tactical... I don't know, wait, I don't understand. Why didn't they go into the blue box? I thought I had to, like, restart the level, but, like... Oh, God. Still. Okay. Excuse me, my throat... throat's not cooperating at the moment. Alright, I'm fine now. Well, why would they... Like, Okay, I'll be back. This is annoying me too much. Hello, hello, I'm back. Yeah, I was having weird hiccups for a moment, and didn't really feel that good on the throat, so I just drank some water, and yeah, it's gone now. Great. Remember to hydrate, people. Drinking water is really important. I don't think I need to tell you that, tell you all that, but still. Remember to drink water sporadically. Regularly. Okay, brain is not really computing. Let's continue. I'll take the opportunity to get some toast. Alright, fair enough. Who are you? Oh yeah, Chilchuk fell down the cliff, and then someone says, what's it called? You're awake. Call me Argus. She's the Cyclops. I think. That's what I remember, at least. Call me Argus. I foresaw an accident in the forest today, so I decided to patrol the area, where I found you unconscious in the snow. Have you seen my companions? I'm sorry. I should go look for them. I'm back. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I just came back like a minute or two ago. At most it was like a minute. You haven't missed much. Chelchuk found Argus, which I'm assuming she's a Cyclops, because I've heard that, and yeah, we just continued from there. What? Are you bleeding, my guy? Yeah. You're quite injured. You should rest here first. You don't seem to be Samifjord. What? Man, all these names relating to Sami, the tribes, the forest, the collapsals, I'm sure they're gonna come in into play somewhere. I mean, we already saw one, but still. Yeah. Samifjord. Was that a loading message? Remember to drink water? Was that a loading screen, man? No. I mean, if you were to use it as like my brain wasn't able to come up with something, I just said, remember to drink water. I only said that because I was experiencing weird hiccups. My throat didn't like that, so I drank some water. Now I'm fine. That's why I said, remember to drink water, people. Stay hydrated. How do you pronounce? Okay, Samifjord. Yeah, I'm just gonna pronounce it like that. Frick it. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. My friends and I were looking for a way home, and a guy called Okup told us Sammy's will was guiding us to go north. Okup, the Oak Child. You know him? I've heard that in Sami the name is synonymous with wisdom. Wisdom? Then do you know of the Cyclops? Well, bud, you're looking at one. What's wrong? I have witnessed many ensnared by fortune. I have witnessed many ensnared by misfortune. Death itself is no stranger to me. Yet why do I see so many deaths in you? She's playable, by the way? Yeah, I do remember that, because one of the extra tutorials that you unlock that you play at your own time, she is a ritualist operator? If I'm remembering it right. She does some form of elemental damage. I think it was necrosis elemental damage. But it just takes a while to take effect on enemies. and she has to be constantly hitting him. Wink wink. I do like her character. I really do like her design as well. An overall outfit. Overall demeanor. From the little I am seeing here in this event. That's a bit ominous to hear that from a person who can supposedly see into the future. No sign of Chilchuk? Yeah. We should at least be glad for the thick snow and trees here. He should have handled that fall easily. But if he gets attacked by monsters, he won't stand a chance. So we should still find him as fast as we can. It's free, it's a win. Oh, she's a welfare operator. Which event? I'm assuming she's gonna be like... so she's the welfare from IS4. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Hey, after getting Tin Man, who knows? After doing quite a bit of IS, maybe in the future I'll just jump into IS4 first. And I've also heard Typhoon is very good on there, so, you know, I guess it works out. But anyways, it'll be terrible if he ran into that horn beast from earlier. Aye, but we have another problem. Sorry. It's not your fault. But what are you doing all by yourself in this forest, miss? I'm hunting. Joby. Do you live here, lass? Nope, I live on Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island? That's the place we've been looking for. Huh? You wanna go to Rhodes Island? Yeah, we're trying to find out our way home, and someone told us we could get help from there. You lost your way home? So sad. Are you from Rhodes Island? Can you take us there? Yeah, but I don't want to go back yet. Why not? Because I'm still hungry. Is that all? Then, if we feed you till you're satisfied, will you take us there? Sure. I didn't expect to find a lead like this. It's a collab event, and of course Chiobe was already... She was... Wait a minute, so you're telling me... Hold up, I just realized this. There's time skips between each stage. And Chiobe has been following this party of adventurers, you know, the Dungeon Meshi squad, for about... How long, I don't know, but starting all the way from Bob's house, then going to... What was it? Rembiliton? Right? No, going to that forest with the high priest, then going to Rembiliton, and then in Sami. Wait, so how hungry is Chiobe that she's been hungry? That she's been, rather than following them, follow what is delicious? Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Wait, so I'm guessing she means more in a way of she wants to eat delicious food, so she wants to try delicious food for multiple days, you know. So she's like, no, I don't want to go back yet until I've had more. You have to read her profile? Okay. Fair enough then. Yeah, it's probably because I'm missing a lot of context, that's why it seems a bit weird to me, but hey, it's a collab story, I'm not going to question it much. Could this be what Sami was guiding us towards all along? But I just lost track of the prey I had my eye on. In this event, a little is explained at the end. Okay, now something clicked in my mind because I've seen the boss stage for this event. Alright, we'll see how that goes. We have our own food. I guess we lost it all in the chaos earlier. How about this? First, you help us find our companion, then I'll help you hunt whatever you want, and finally, you take us to Rhodes Island. Okay. What an innocent lass. What's your name? I'm Newbie, but you can call me Kay. You saw death in me? Okay, so this is switching between different POVs. Gotcha. Yes. Many deaths, in fact, both in the past and the future, yet here you are now, alive. Well, you're speaking a bit in riddles. That O-Cup guy said Cyclops can see the future. Are you one of them? Yes. Then please, tell me my fate. Cyclops can only see doom. That's fine, just tell me the fates of me and my companions. You sure you want to hear this, Chilchak? Your companions walk toward the endless ice fields. No, they do not go of their own will. They were swallowed up by the dark and the void. Oh, what's that mean? They were corrupted by demons. Demons? No one mentioned any demons. Demons are a vagrant existence on this land. They corrode and envelop all that they touch. Corrupted creatures lose all sense of self as if swallowed into the void. On its face is a black? No, it is a blank, an endless void. The first thing that comes to mind is the galaxy of stars one can see in the night sky. So that encounter is playing in his mind, okay. A cow with a void on its face. They find this reality hard to believe. What's even more shocking is what lies dead center in the black space. A circle. An uncannily perfect circle. A circle somehow even darker than the void surrounding it. Okay, we get it, game. We get it. You don't need to replay the whole cutscene. I can read. And I mean, the people not reading are just gonna skip this anyway, so you don't need to, put it so on the nose. Darker than the night, deeper than the void. But how can this dark circle seem to emit light? Because it isn't. The circle is really a hole that sucks in the light near it to the point that it seems to be glowing. Darker than the night, brighter than the light. Those creatures have a circle on their faces, just like a single eye on a head. Have you already seen a corrupted creature? Chilchak ponders for a moment before pressing his hand on his injured arm and exiting the cave. Can a doom you see be avoided? We know that gacha players have a short memory, but we don't have to go overboard. Fair enough, but yeah, that's also my point. We literally just read this before doing, the stage. I don't think my memory is that bad. I mean, certain examples in some streams would say otherwise, but still. All I can say is that I try. Then so will I. So you're saying Rhodes Island is a giant ship? Yeah, it's huge and it goes everywhere. Oh, so that's why we never found it. What's wrong? Smells like blood. My prey's blood. The one-eyed monster is nearby. What a keen sense of smell. Okay, did you just say one-eyed monster? Yeah, a horn beast with only one eye on its face. So a one-eyed monster, right? Do you guys still remember what Oak Cup said? About the Cyclops? Maybe that was just a suggestion, not a certain answer. Oh, frick. Maybe Sammy didn't mean for us to find an actual Cyclops. So on every single stage, they somehow misunderstand things and then have to pay the price and also make it out alive. Fair enough. Maybe it just predicted we would find Kay and knew we would encounter a horn beast like that. I mean, the theory adds up, I'm not questioning it, it's just, these guys are really going through a lot of stuff. Either way, since we've run into it again, we'll just have to deal with it. Is it dead? Phew, this should put our mind at ease about Chilchuk at least a little. Now let's go find him. I've got a suggestion. What if we started a fire here instead of running around aimlessly? It might attract some wild beasts, but Chilchuk could spot us too. But either way, we can't really do much on an empty stomach. I am 100% seeing where this is going. See, I wanted to make the thumbnail be like my face and then the text eating collapsules. Or very delicious, something like that. But I was like, okay, I don't have the context. I just go on, it's a website called ArcWaifu. You can just download in-game illustrations, character... images, all the things in any event, main story, side stuff as well. I just download stuff from there for my thumbnails. So I saw that illustration, I was like, I'm assuming they're gonna eat it, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know, maybe something else would happen. Who knows? So I didn't put it like that. I should have just gone with my gut. But still, it's a decent generic thumbnail that I made right now, so works. Can't really complain otherwise. Yeah, you don't have to be a fortune teller. True. Either way, we can't really do much on an empty stomach. You're right. Even if he doesn't see it, we should feed ourselves first if we want the energy to keep searching afterward. So, what do we do with this one-eyed horn beast? Let's eat it together. Aye, sounds good. I should have just assumed that was what's gonna happen, but hey. But I've heard of traditions where people will kill and eat an animal as a sacrifice to the gods, hoping for divine revelation. Yeah, this is not gonna go good. My guess is that the will of Sammy was hoping for us to do something similar. Misunderstanding and misinterpretation goes wild in the Dungeon Meshi squad is what I'm getting. Then, don't even try to pretend, Leos, you were planning to eat it from the start. Let's start a fire first. Hopefully Chilchuk will see it. Is he thinking something? That does not look... okay, that... Sammy-styled bay leaf, ash roast horn beast, and Sammy-style exercising horn beast kebabs. You know, the effects on the kebabs tell me that's not safe to eat. It's done. I'm being serious here. The meat looks bizarre. Already tasted it. Doesn't seem too different from regular meat. Fine, I guess. We've already eaten stranger creatures than this. Stranger things than this. Wow, it's actually pretty good. What are you doing over there, Kay? Looking to see if there is an even bigger one. Whew, guess not. No sign of that Durin who fell earlier either. Come join us for a meal first. We'll go look for him together afterward. Okay, coming. The dots are connecting in my mind. Hey! Whoa, you're that Durin. And you're the girl who popped out of nowhere. Sorry I made you fall. It's fine. You guys alright? You're all good. Great. I knew that doom was avoidable. They're making steaks and skewers over there. Said they'll keep looking for you after eating. Let's go together? I bet they'll be so happy to see you. Of course they're eating even at a time like this. What was I worried about? Wait, steak? What kind of steak? The one-eyed monster kind. One-eyed monster? You guys... They can't have... Oh look, here they come. Perfect timing. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. Hey, you guys can't just... Chulchuk turns around and is about to begin scolding his friends for leaving them behind for a barbecue. But his words clog up in his throat. Yeah... About that... Well, they're fricked. Time to go home, guys. We have stayed too long in this world. We can't let Faeline wait any longer. Yes. It's time to harvest the crops on the golems. I still have red dragon meat to cook. Their faces, now blanketed by the void, are no longer the familiar visages he once knew. Their voices start to break and distort, until Chilchuk isn't even sure how they're speaking. You guys ate that corrupted horn beast? Chill, what you still... Let's go. Faeline, where are you guys going? North, the northern end door. Go home, go... There's a door in the north we can use to go home? Is this Sammy's guidance? But how do you guys know all this? We come from that. Return to that. Path of Faeline. Red Dragon. Chilchuk feels a mess of emotions welling up. Panic and resignation wash over him. Doom feels inevitable. His own party members are now in dire straits and he's powerless to help them. But he also feels a little angry. Because the reason for their distress is entirely their own damn fucking fault. Chulchuk is sure he only blinked once, but the trio suddenly appear near him. The next second, they are by his side. From his perspective, they seem to have moved in a flash, as if the holes in their eyes swallowed the space between them. Soon, they disappear into the depths of the forest. Chilchuk stands still for a moment before breaking into a deep sigh. He hears the Cyclops approaching behind him and sees the puzzled look on the girl's face. He does not wait or hesitate and begins sprinting towards where his companions vanished. He's too embarrassed to explain what happened here to the Cyclops and her sorrowful gaze. They are his companions, after all. Of course, he can't just watch them disappear for good like that. Guys, could you just slow down? An angry roar echoes in the skies above the mere wood, lingering for a long time. Wait for me! I want to join you guys too!
If you have no other work for me,
Oh,
I
that
shall
was
take
it?
my
Okay.
leave.
Alright. Sure, why not? Ugh. Oh, so okay, so it just leaves it like that? Fair enough. No, why am I clicking it always? Senshi's dungeon that. Ooh, let's go! I got Senshi. Veteran cook.
各種揃った調理道具に清潔で十分な火力を持つかまど。食材の備蓄も文句なし。どうやらお前たちも料理のことをきちんと考えているようだな。わしはこの場所が気に入ったぞ。
Hey, that's kind of how I imagined his voice. Very nice. We got Senshi. Really nice. Flavorful. What's here? How many people am I missing here? Filling. Jungle Warrior. Jungle Javelin. Blue guy. Super filling. Maybe? Not filling. Hungry guy. Shining Stone Giant. That's all the new ones. I don't think I've found anything else. Alright, fair enough. I'm actually, before we continue, I'm actually going to go out of here.
Welcome home, Doctor.
I know. This is very unusual, but hear me out. I started an IS-5 run, and I got pretty lucky on there. Okay. So that's why we're gonna switch gears and continue that IS-5 run that I had left. Continue the story we go. So I'm on floor 5, about to fight the boss, and probably that dang one that I do not like. But yeah, we'll do a bit of IS-5 floor 5 shenanigans, and if I have the time, then stage 5 as well. So, welcome to the stream, anyone who joined new. We did stage 4, I don't have much time, so I just decided, you know what, it's gonna be fun to continue the IS-5 run that I started yesterday, and I got pretty lucky to reach floor 5 as a newbie. Anyways, this is my squad. I got her. She puts people to sleep. Amiya, Cutter, of course. Then Ethan. He's always good to have around. There's Cutter. Then there's Reed. Reed Alter with her skill 3 at Mastery. I got that from the support, of course. There's Cantable. I got an Agent Vanguard as a temporary recruit. That was pretty fire. Then Spot, then Touch. Very nice guy. Naruto on E2, of course. I mean E1, not E2 yet. And Lappy. That's it. That's my team. And now we're going to continue with... well, I don't really have much here, so it's just going to be better to go into the safe house and then try to see what I can do from there. Yeah, and I also don't have too many things. What's it called? What was I about to say? I forgot. Straight up just forgot. Anyways, we're gonna be continuing with IS5. Let's just hope I remember how I played this team.
I'll come with you.
Unknown age, gender, or background. There is Murdoch in this stage? She's intimidating. Huh? Wait, how the... I don't even know how I'm gonna deal with this, but... Hello, welcome. Siveron, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are attempting IS5 in the stream.
Position, right?
Wait, she's the target? What happened? Don't tell me she... Oh no, that's just to escort the civilians. That's it. Okay, fair enough then.
They didn't see us.
I don't mind it. The one with the most blocks is the target. Huh. Interesting mechanic, I would say.
What is it? You've gone astray.
Read. Of course, it's just gonna be better to have her here.
Your lives are mine to protect. Quick! Ha! I got you!
Yeah, fine.
Where do you wish to go?
And then I can yeah, sure, do this. If you block those things, the small abominations, the block count increases. Okay. Oh, Madrog, well, is already disclosed. Sure. Let me see.
Toxins and traps are my tactics.
Beware of artillery. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, shit. Do I gotta...
Hey, catch.
Well, I don't think I have the boost.
You really think you'll get away?
Wait, no. I should have done something else. Every operator died. Attacks deal necrosis damage, looks on to your... Okay. Okay. Alright. That's... We have a cannon here, sure. Guess that works. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, shit.
Initiating medical treatment.
I'm prepared to fight.
Okay, so there's a meter up there. Meter up there.
You've gone astray.
I think I can make it work somehow. Yeah, I'm just gonna be putting all my eggs in one basket and then hope it works out. That's what I'm gonna be doing. What the? Are they charging up the artillery faster? That's never a good sign. Oh, frick.
Roger.
That is never a good sign. There are even more? Okay.
Roger. War is a plague, and I'm the cure.
Gather up, my rats.
Oh, I had to do that beforehand.
Any orders for me?
Rip. Yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough. Frick. Yeah, I should have done it way beforehand, my bad. I thought there was some delay that you could... Nah, the mechanic made it obvious. My bad. Oh yeah, I do have that relic though! Wait, I do have that relic though! Okay, this can still be saved somehow. This can still be saved somehow. This shit can still be saved somehow. Oh frick.
Toxins and traps are my tactics.
Nice. They didn't see us.
This can still be saved somehow, alright? I'm not accepting defeat right now.
I'll find the right place for myself, too.
I'll just remember to...
Quick, quick! The
Yeah,
pets
I'm
are
just
getting
gonna
away.
remember to do stuff. That's
I'm
it.
listening.
No.
I am your shadow.
Yes. Nice.
Quick, quick! The pests are trapped. I got you.
I'm aware of what I'm doing.
Now let's just hope.
I've got an idea.
Too much.
Enough dreaming. Only nightmares.
Yeah, now that I figured out the time, I don't think it should be too bad right now. But
Original
knows?
art's ready.
things can get messed up pretty quickly. Agent Vanguard, no.
Alright then.
Please. Oh shit! There's a little too many enemies on field right now. Spot. Oh no. Okay, they're rushing me.
Whatever you say. So many weaknesses.
It's okay. Please.
Please, trust in me.
I'm listening. At your command, we make our own luck. You've gone astray.
You really think you'll get away? Where do you wish to fear not the firelight? Quick, quick! Not so fast now! Ha!
Well, we lost. That almost worked, but no, we lost. A good run ruined because I decided to do it midstream. Maybe. I don't know. Well, hey, at least I got that far. Almost. Yeah, almost. Almost it worked. I didn't spend 24 hours. I mean, okay, I left the run there, but... Nice. Money. Alright, it's time. It's time to... Well, it's time for you
Welcome home,
to...
Doctor.
I think it was... what's it called? I'm going to buy food. Alright then. Farewell. Take care. Hope you have a good meal. And I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye. Okay, could this... Sure. The headphone was not working properly for the moment, so yeah. Okay, so if I decide to do another, I'm not gonna have the time, like literally I'm not gonna have the time to fully do a stage, because that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm not gonna have the time actually to fully read this stage and also do it. So this event, okay, so hear me out. I'm probably gonna do another stream where I do DT5, 6, 7, and then 8, like a long ass stream that day. But for today, this is where we stop by murdering my IS5 run. I thought it was going pretty good, but hey, that's how we fumble around and learn things, right? Anyways.
Nice room you got here.
Let's see.
Thank you all
what
for watching.
sticks out
I
the
hope you
most.
enjoyed your time here. Be sure to like this stream if you did like it, and dislike it if you did dislike it. If you couldn't catch it live, then you be sure to remember that you can always just comment down your thoughts down below in the comment section. I repeated myself twice, I know, you don't need to point it out. I try to stream like on every second day, you know, have a 1 day gap between each stream. Around about, you can just check the timing of the stream and then adjust it a bit before that, but yeah, that's my normal schedule. Gonna remember to at least, you know, take care of, gonna remember to set up the next stream so that you actually have an idea of when I'm gonna stream. But yeah, anyways, enough yapping. Thank you all for watching. I know this was a short one, plus we only did one stage. You don't need to say it to me and my face, but hey, we did it. Minimal gameplay, mostly read it for the story. It's good, I'm gonna enjoy it. We'll continue with a long stream to end the normal stages and the story as well in the normal stages. Anyways, enough yapping. Too much yapping actually. Your ears are probably bleeding. Bye bye.